Good morning, cultists. Welcome back to another Unbalanced Breakfast with CthuLoops. In our last episode, we hatched a plan with Lady Ashbury to get inside of the Ascalon Club and find out more from within, etc, etc. And we did some exploring of the West End and unlocking of various stores and whatnot. And we somehow stumbled into this, I guess, bar? I suppose? Restaurant? No, it's a bar. There doesn't appear to be any kind of food whatsoever. No kitchen either, so I'm assuming, yep, it's most likely just a bar. I think this guy was hiding here? Let's go talk to him. Hello?
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. Do you need help, sir?
I think I'm fine. But what happened to my jailer? Be careful. He's as vicious as he is strong.
You don't have to worry about him anymore. What happened here?
I am Tadao Kimura. I was imprisoned by this lunatic for several days. I thought I was going to die here.
You're not going to die now, Mr. Kimura. If you hurry, you should be able to get home safely.
It seems that I owe you my life. You have all my gratitude, Dr. Reed, since it is the most precious thing I possess.
What's up with his mouth? He just looks so unhappy. Come on, man, I saved you. Turn that frown upside down.
Goodbye, Mr. Kimura.
Especially
Take
when
care.
I mispronounce the word frown, somehow. Alright, that's cool. Alignment of stars, that's fantastic. I guess we will probably resume our exploring of this area. Okay. Have I been everywhere here, though? Oh no, that's just a quarantine thing again. Oh, what is this? A pharmacy, maybe? Okay. And
Fresh water. As long as it's not holy water.
whoa. Pure water. Good for plants.
I may find some use for it.
Plants. Plants. Why does it say good for plants? Not for vampires. Oh, wait. Oh, shit, I remember. There was a dying plant in John's room. Oh, man. Okay, I guess we have to give the water to the plant. Have I explored all of this place? Alright, we'll try that next time we are in... Is it a fish stall? I don't know if I would buy fish from this stall. They appear to be fake. I don't know if they're just selling like plastic fish or something, but yeah, they appear to be all fake. So a word to the wise, don't buy fish from the fish stall over here. Guys, I'm really excited to meet you. I'm so excited, I'm just like busting through crates and barrels and shit. Whoa! Hey man, I just thought I was super excited to meet you. Excuse me? The fuck did you just say about my mother? And how did I miss that? I hate the range on the stun attack on this thing. It is just pure garbage, I gotta say. Pure unadulterated garbage. Temple Garden. Interesting. Okay, so that's going up that way. I feel like maybe I might be going a little too overboard with the exploring. I'm wondering if maybe we should actually turn back. Yeah, I guess. I suppose this way is towards the Ascalon Club, so that's fine. We've somehow come full circle to the right place, possibly. Can I open this? We can. Nice. And this leads into the Temple Garden, I'm assuming. Alright, well, I don't want to tussle with anyone inside of the Temple Garden just yet, because I feel like they are probably numerous and also high level in comparison to myself. Anything over this way, though? Just in case there's anything interesting over this way. Besides the aluminium shards and grease. What the fuck goes around just throwing grease into the garbage? Good grief. That is not the proper disposal of grease, just so you know. Aha! Nice.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Don't worry about it. I'm sure you'll do things much, much worse before the night is over, John.
I have this.
Say, for example, digging through the rubbish. And also eating another rat.
This is despicable.
You know what, John? I think it'd be a little less despicable if you didn't make so much fucking noise when you're really just tucking into that rat. Instead of like going like some kind of like fucking rabid monkey, maybe have some class and decorum as you tuck into that rat. Maybe just a gentle sip, you know? Use your sharp instruments, like your scalpel perhaps, to perhaps cut open the stomach of the rat, or maybe its jugular, and then take little tiny little sips. What is this? Oh, it's one of those carts that you can push around and make music with. Fantastic. Apparently the people living in the West End are people of class and dignity. And what lies this way? Oh no. Shit, I've just entered a loading screen. I don't want to do that. And why is it telling me about District Lost? That's extremely ominous. Embankment sewers. Apparently it's sanitized. I don't know if I want to come down this way right now. Yeah, I feel like maybe I should come here when I have a quest to be here. Because otherwise, I feel like I might encounter something that I'll probably regret. Maybe like a distressed citizen that I can't rescue. Or perhaps, I don't know, a royal ass blasting?
It's locked, all right.
Well, make it unlocked, buddy. I mean, you can just miss through stuff, can't you? Do you really need to, you know, have the door open for you every time you travel? Good grief, man. Oh, I can go in through there? That appears to be the back entrance, though, doesn't it? I feel like I should probably go in through the front rather than through the back. Because going through the back without permission is generally frowned upon by polite society, I think. And for some reason, I can't dodge in this area for whatever reason. We will go through the garbage, though, which is, of course, not frowned upon by polite society. Okay, so this is another area of the West End. I don't know if there's anything interesting for me to discover here, but I guess we might as well do our due diligence. I think, though, we may have explored the majority of the West End. Yes, perfect. We've unlocked another gate that leads down to the docks. Ah, super fantastisch. Okay, well then let's go back because we don't need to be in the docks right now. And also, there's good music in the West End. Little, you know, violin, little, well, I don't know what else I detected. Maybe the cello, perhaps? And a door just completely covered with jism. Nice. And what is that other instrument? A synthesizer? I don't know. I don't know instruments, guys. I don't know. Okay. This appears to be a marketplace area. And we are right in...
someone you know, even someone you're close to.
Who the flying fuck are you?
Good evening, sir. May I have your attention, please?
Come on, Johnny. Don't you recognize your oldest friend?
Clarence. Clarence Crossley. How are you? My God. So you survived the war too. So sorry I didn't recognize you at first.
I almost didn't recognize you either. War does that to men, I heard.
Make them unable to recognize each other?
It was true, for I witnessed the horror that lies underneath.
What? Is he sick? Got a migraine, I guess we gotta treat that.
When did you escape the war and return to London?
You know what's funny? I almost never think about the war. Not anymore. I'm involved in another kind of battle now.
What's that now?
I know what you mean. I haven't had much time to think about the war either since my return.
Of course. With the epidemic, I bet you've been busy as well. Forgive me, Johnny, I didn't want to sound selfish.
What is this new battle?
I saw terrible things during the war. Horrors I thought I'd forget. They're here too. They're everywhere. Vampires.
Good grief. Does everyone know about vampires? Jeez.
How is your wife, Venus?
We've spent so much time away from each other. And so many things have happened.
Like what?
But you're alive. You returned in one piece and you have a family. How many soldiers can say the same?
Believe me, it's not quite that simple. Unlike you, I'm not the man I used to be.
Is it your hairline? Is that what's going on?
Is everything all right at home? Surely Venus was relieved to see you return from France in one piece.
Have you forgot what people are like in this part of town, Johnny? Venus fears for our family reputation. Now her husband has become the village idiot.
Well, I'd say that's more your fault, isn't it? Okay, so we need to meet his wife as well. Fantastic. Alright, anything else? Nope. Turns out that's all we can talk about right now.
You need some rest, Clarence. You should try to sleep.
And in the meantime, we will of course make you a treatment for your migraine. Which I gotta say is pretty interesting, considering that there's no real treatment for the migraine to this very day. Besides, I guess maybe, you know, the general analgesic and painkillers and whatnot, but I mean, I think results may vary for the most part. And we've unlocked that too. Fantastic. So now that leads to Lady Ashbury's place. And it does say that Lady Ashbury might have some interesting stuff for us to listen to, but I think for now, let's focus on... Is that... Oh, that's Clarence, right? And that is unknown.
Right to vote is only
The
first
Ascalon
step.
Club. The heart of British vampire
Women
society.
of all countries
Is
Quite
she-
as subtle as I expected.
Is she wearing... Oh, it's a medal.
Die too in this
Okay,
war.
I thought she was wearing like an exclamation mark, like she's some kind of like a World of Warcraft character about to give a quest. She must be a suffragette. Hello, miss.
Good evening, miss.
Oh my god, no. Please, Mr. Vampire, don't kill me. Please, no. I'm too young to die. I still have so much to offer this world.
Wait, no. Why do you think I would... What?
Don't worry, Dr. Reed. I know you wouldn't harm me. Mother told me you were in this part of town and might drop by.
Your mother?
My name is Charlotte, sir. Charlotte Ashbury. My mother taught me long ago how to recognize the signs that betray a vampire.
I understand she also taught you how to tease and gently mock innocent young Econs. It's a pleasure to meet you, Miss Charlotte.
Wait. This is fucking Lady Elizabeth Ashbury's daughter? What? Vampires not only have a functioning heartbeat in this world, but apparently they also have... They can have children too? What? Oh, adopted. Huh.
What do you think about this part of town?
I was raised here, and I suppose it feels like home. You grew up in this part of town too, did you not?
Yes, I was born a few streets away.
A small world, is it not? Did you ever imagine that my mother was your neighbor all that time? That you could have met her in a dark alley at night?
You won't trick me twice, young lady. We both know Lady Ashbury never hunts or attacks prey at random.
Come on, Doctor. Don't tell me you never thought about that possibility. Her fangs on your neck. Oh, are you blushing, Dr. Reed?
Are you hitting on me? I mean, you know, there's plenty of dark alleys around here. We could find one that's nice and quiet and not infested with scowls and pre-win and, you know, get our jiggy on.
Is there something that's bothering you?
Too much selfishness and individualism for my taste. Even when there was no epidemic.
Even if that's partly true, May I remind you that many charitable institutions are financed by the selfish and filthy rich?
I suppose you're right. But society must reform and renew itself, or we are all done for.
Fair enough.
What are you doing out here?
You mean, what do I do outside at night since I am a woman?
Nope.
Let me ask you a question, sir. Would you ask the same question of a man?
Actually,
Yep.
yes. I ask the same question to everyone who dares to go outside at night, considering the risks.
Well, if you must know, I campaign for the right to vote for all women. Why should I wait to the age of 30 years when men can vote at 21?
Are you a suffragette, then? Oh, you really are Elizabeth's girl. Without a doubt.
All adult women have the right to vote in the US, in New Zealand, and in Australia. But women here can't vote unless they are property owners.
No need to convince me, Miss Charlotte. I have shared your opinion for a long time, even before I met Emmeline Pankhurst.
Really? Oh. Now I see why my mother appreciates you so much. Too bad there aren't more men like you in the vicinity.
Wait, she talks about me a lot? Well, I mean, what was I gonna say? I fucking forgot now. Damn it.
How are the locals reacting to your claims?
People here can't wait for a wall to be built to isolate the West End from the rest of town. That's how progressive they are. If this happens, Emily and I will blow it up.
Explosives are very dangerous, young lady. And who is this Emily?
She is my best friend, and a suffragette too. She was supposed to campaign with me tonight, but hasn't turned up.
Have you any reason to be worried about her?
Recently, Emily started to believe in... well, she got interested in vampires. I'm afraid she might be in trouble.
Let me guess. You spoke to her about us, didn't you? Despite your mother's warning. I think I should try to find your friend.
Oh, that would be top-notch. I can tell you where she might have gone. You have my thanks, Dr. Reed. And please, don't tell my mother.
Oh, that's what I was gonna talk about. So wait, did women's voting rights really come that late in, or relatively late for England? Huh, I thought if anything, England would have been one of the first ones to have all adult women be eligible to vote. But interesting. Even behind the US.
What exactly has your mother told you about me?
Your name and profession, obviously, and the mystery about your maker. I'm sorry to hear about what happened to your sister, sir. Mother says it was not your fault.
Does it not scare you to know what I am? What your mother is?
Why should it? My mother is the most compassionate woman. Must I be wary of her, Dr. Reed? Or you?
Yeah, you definitely should be. No, maybe, yes. I feel like she might be a little playful. Maybe a maybe might be the right answer here. Or should I go with no? Maybe.
Perhaps it's wise for a mortal never to totally trust a vampire. Your mother herself told me that we Ekon are creatures of deception. Maybe it's because we seem so... alive.
That may be true for a naive girl, but I have the best teacher when it comes to getting rid of an insistent immortal.
Your mother is not like any other vampire I've met.
I believe she thinks the same about you, Dr. Reed.
What are you trying to foist here, lady, huh? You trying to push us together?
Tell me about your adoption.
What do you want to know?
But... I guess we were... maybe... was I supposed to talk to Lady Ashbury about you before?
Who are your real parents?
Elizabeth Ashbury is my real mother. She raised me and has taken care of me all my life. I have no idea who my progenitors are or were.
Do you live with her?
I still spend a lot of time in my mother's mansion, but I have my own house now. I have a life to live, you see? And one day, I'll have my death to face.
How did you meet Lady Ashbury?
First, I was an orphan in the institution for girls she manages in the West End. When I was 10, she adopted me, and I have lived with her ever since.
Did you know she was a vampire when she picked you?
The correct word is Ekon, Doctor. And no, I had no idea why my mother only showed up at night. She told me everything when I turned 16, though I suspected the truth for a long time before that.
Alright, cool. Though I feel like somehow we should have been introduced to your existence, you know, some time ago, but anyways.
Do you know why Lady Ashbury chose you to become her daughter?
No, I don't. Each time I ask her that question, she smiles and says it's precisely because I dare to ask such questions.
Do you ever regret that she chose you?
Of course not. Though I often wonder if she adopted others before me. If so, where are they buried? How is it for them to pass through life with a never-aging mother?
Alright, fair enough. And she is healthy, and I don't think there's anything else that we need to talk to about her for now.
Goodbye, Charlotte. Give my best regards to your mother when you see her.
She's been quite busy these last few nights. I suspect you may see her before me.
Alright, that's cool. Fantastic. For a second, I definitely thought that, you know, she was actually related to Ashbury by blood. But no, turns out that she's just completely adopted. That's still Clarence banging on doors, talking about jibber jabber. And let's go ahead and introduce ourselves to the Ascalon Club now. Which is, again, a club populated by sentient butts. Again, not in like a bad way, but, you know, still.
Do you know where you are standing right now?
In front of the Ascalon Club, I presume.
The Ascalon Club only summons or ostracizes. What is your business tonight?
I received an invitation. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Welcome to the Ascalon Club, then, Dr. Reed. Please proceed. Lord Redgrave is waiting on you upstairs.
Oh, I'm sure he is, but before I proceed, I must, as a physician, as a renowned physician, I must, of course, make sure that there aren't any hazards
There has
around.
been quite a battle here.
Yeah, as I was saying, Jonathan, before I was so rudely
I'm sure
interrupted.
the Ascalon Club has the money to replace the furniture.
Oh, he's actually commenting on me taking the shillings. Well, why the fuck was there 5 shillings on the end table there in the first place?
Welcome to the Ascalon Club, then, Dr. Reed.
You already said that. Can you not say anything else? Alright, I don't want to accidentally run into the right place here, because we're not done looting, I mean... clearing out all the dangerous hazards and whatnot. That place is locked, so we're not even gonna bother, or should we?
It's locked.
Yeah, it's locked. I figured, but I still had to try. Okay, I'm assuming we have to go upstairs, right? Is that what he said? I forget what he said exactly. I wasn't really paying attention because I was just so distracted by his weird fucking heroin addict eyes. Oh, that's how you go into the back, I guess? I'm assuming it's locked too. Alright, it's kind of weird that the back entrance is so easily accessible from the main corridor or hallway here. Something loot, you know. Key of the Ascalon Club's basement. Interesting. So does that mean that we can go down now, or do we maybe have to come back later? Okay, I can understand the shillings being like on the table there, because it appears that they were playing a game of cards or whatever. Some games of chance. So that made sense, but the 5 shillings that we found on the, you know, small table at the very beginning. Oh, fuck.
Good evening. We repel the intruders for now.
My good friends, if I may have your attention.
Behold our visitor, the good Dr. Reed. Newborn of blood so pure and strong that even my friend Fergal Bansher was no match for him. Come forward, young Ekon, for we have so much to discuss. Welcome to the Ascalon Club, Dr. Reed. I am Lord Redgrave, Earl of Bristol and chairman of this exclusive association.
Lord Redgrave.
At last we meet. I've been eager to make your acquaintance. I've heard some astounding things about you. Please accept my condolences for your loss, Dr. Reed.
Thank you, my lord. Lady Ashbury expressed your wish to meet me.
Yes. The lady has always been a useful acquaintance, though not always reliable. Is she a good friend of yours?
I guess. I admire her. She's a close friend. She's proven useful.
Yes, she is. I may even say I admire her probity and her kindness. She has helped me since I was reborn.
The centuries have taught me never to trust a woman completely, especially if she is immortal. Too prone to emotions, if you ask me. Too fickle when it comes to important decisions.
My lord, do not expect me to speak ill of Lady Ashbury.
Of course not, and I praise your loyalty. Would you offer the same fidelity to the Empire?
What do you mean?
I speak of the Skull Plague that threatens London and the country. You have been on the front line in the East End, but the time has come to open up a second front here.
The epidemic has escaped the quarantine. You have new cases of the outbreak.
We don't know for certain, but we cannot allow the disease to threaten the prominent heads of Great Britain.
Why now? Why me? Why so Why suddenly so friendly? Let's not antagonize him. Why now?
Why have you asked me here?
Because the crisis is escalating. Our enemies, the Guard of Priwen, have even launched an open hunt. The only way to calm things down is to put an end to the epidemic.
You want me to find possible sources of the outbreak in the West End? Is that it?
Straight to the point, like all eager newborns. We shall have time to talk about all this, Dr. Reed, but first, I should like to get to know you better.
Talk? Is that the only reason you asked me here?
Well, no. I also wanted to meet the intriguing Ekon, who made such a powerful progeny of his sister. You have not learned the name of your maker, am I correct?
No, I don't. It's no concern of yours. Don't speak about my family.
No, I haven't.
Have no embarrassment, Dr. Reed. We all make mistakes. But whatever your lineage, you are definitely Ascalon material.
What do you mean?
I would like you to become a member of the Ascalon Club, and to serve me as such.
I have questions. First, I consent to join.
Before I accept, I have so many questions.
Please ask.
Okay.
What is the Ascalon Club's express purpose?
We follow the credo of William Marshall, the greatest knight who ever lived. As was he, we are sworn to protect the British Empire.
William Marshall.
What does Ascalon mean?
Ascalon was the lance wielded by St. George, glorious patron saint of England when he slew the dragon. And like that lance, we pierce the hearts of all our nation's enemies.
William Marshall founded the Ascalon Club.
Not exactly. William Marshall granted me immortality, and I founded the club a few years later. The good knight has been gone for so long.
You bade him good night. Barumch.
What does it mean to be a member of the Ascalon Club?
It means that you swear to protect the interests of the crown, that you become a loyal servant of the British Empire.
Do you have any official recognition from the government? A charter from His Majesty the King?
No. Of course, the Ascalon Club publicly supports the Empire, but the true nature of its members remains a secret.
Am I supposed to follow orders?
As founder and chairman of the club, I alone am entitled to make demands of our members, and I do appreciate obedience.
Why can't I see his face?
I killed Fergal, who claimed to be one of yours. Sent to cleanse the East End of all Skulls. Will his death be an issue?
Do not worry. My priorities have changed. Fergal was a zealous servant of mine, but like any servant, he had his limitations and is readily replaced if necessary.
Alright, cool.
I agree to join the club.
This is good news. Good news indeed in these crucial times. Let's inform the Assembly formally and proceed with your initiation.
My initiation?
Fear not. Nothing fancy nor dangerous. It is just that we, the members of Ascalon, believe that tradition and custom are the backbone of this country.
Not surprising.
My fellow members, dear friends, please gather and welcome this Ekon as one of our own.
Is he worthy? Is his blood pure?
Well, speak, Dr. Reed, in front of the most sacred blood. The blood of our beloved William Marshall, speak now. Will you serve and protect the crown as he did?
Yes, I will.
Then, young Ekon, it is time to testify with your blood. It is time to sign the Book of Allegiance. I know it's awfully gothic and a tad pedantic, but England's traditions are the backbone of our nation. Delightful. Welcome to the Ascalon Club, Dr. Reed. Take your place among the bearers of the lance.
One of us! One of us!
Also, what a gigantic fucking pervert. He basically drank my blood. And you say this is the blood of Sir William Marshall, eh?
Went patrolling last night in the West End, and I spotted at least 2
Alright, well, let's end the episode off here for now. We'll come back tomorrow, and then we will probably talk to Redgrave some more, and maybe do some more exploring, because I don't think we're quite done with loot, removing the hazards and dangers around the club. Alright, so for now, thanks for watching and have a good breakfast.